Good morning, students. Hope all of you well. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic. According to Dharma Shastra, occupation of four varnas. Okay. Look, in class 12, we are discussing ancient India, and in this chapter, mainly in this chapter, we are discussing about Dharma Shastra, Dharma Sutras, and Puranas, Vedas, Ramayana, Mahabharata. That means the ancient literature. Okay, so whenever we are discuss about ancient literature, there is another important part, ancient society. Okay, so society, we all know literature is the face of society. So in literature, we find the various type of picture of society. Okay, so in this video, we are going to discuss the occupation preserved for four society. Look, according to Dharma Shastra, the total society divided into four castes. First one Brahmans, second one Kshatriyas, third one Vaishyas, fourth one Sudras. Okay, that means according to Dharma Sutra, our ancient society divided four castes. And now we are going to look what type of occupation is preserved or select for each caste. First, we are going to discuss about the Brahmins. Look, Brahmins were supposed to study and teach the Vedas, performing sacrifice and give and receive gifts. First of all, Brahmin caste. That means according to Dharma Shastra and Dharma Sutras, in ancient India, Brahmin is the upper caste and highest caste in the society. And what is their job? Their job is supposed to read the Vedas. Okay, and some historians says that in ancient India only Brahman have the right to read this type of important literature. That means they have the right to study Vedas, they have the right to learn Sanskrit, they have the right to read Ramayana, Mahabharata, and they also perform sacrifice. That means they are related with various type of religious activities, and lastly they give and receive gifts. Okay, because we all know Brahmins are related with religion matter. That's why they receive gifts from kings, and they also give gifts. Okay, now second one, Kshatriyas were engaged. Kshatriyas community, that means if you have problem, then you can relate with Kshatriyas as a king, ruler. Kshatriya means ruler community of the society. Kshatriyas were engaged in warfare, protect people and administer justice, study the Vedas and give gifts. First of all, ruler community. Kshatriyas means ruler community. What is the main object? What is the main principle of Kshatriyas? They engage in warfare. That means they have to go for war, protect people. That means what is the job of a king? The job of king was to protect his people. Okay, and give justice to people. Look, another important point. Studying the Vedas. Previously, when we had discussed about the Brahmins, we had discussed the Brahman had the right to read the Vedas, but Kshatriyas was another important varna in society. That's why they have also the power to read the Vedas. Okay, that means Kshatriyas have the right to read the Vedas and also give the gifts. Okay, that means Kshatriyas belongs to ruler community. They have the power to read Vedas. They engage in warfare and they protected people and they maintain the justice. Clear? Now, third caste, Vaishya. Okay, who are engaged in agriculture, pastoralism, trade and business. Third caste in society, they have engaged in agriculture. That means they are related with production, business and trade. That means they are related with economy. Okay, without good economy, I mean to say that they related business and trade. The growth of business, growth of trade, increasing economical power of a state or a nation. That's why the state become powerful. So Vaishya are another important subcaste in caste, and they related with economical work. Now next one, Sudras, fourth caste in the society. were engaged only in the occupation. Look, very important point. Shudras were assigned only one occupation. And which one? That of serving the three higher varnas. That means Sutras are the, according to Dharma Shastra and Dharma Sutra have the only one occupation. And which occupation? Their occupation is Sraddha Apatrikas. That means they are related with only for giving, serving. Okay, they give service to Apatrikas. So student, now we are summarize this topic, then we can easily say the society in ancient India, according to Dharma Shastra and Dharma Sutra, the society was divided into four sections: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Okay, Brahman, upper caste, then Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Brahman, upper caste, their occupation, they are related with study, they are related with sacrifice, they are related with gifts. That means they are upper caste and their work is occupation was wisdom. Okay, study Ved and other important ancient literature. They have the right to read Sanskrit. That means all type wisdom. Second, Kshatriyas, that means ruler caste. Okay, protect people from outsider, giving justice and related with welfare. Okay, that means ruler or king. Their duties. That one Vaishya. Vaishya are related, engaged in agriculture, trade, business. That means they are related with business and economy. In one economy. The last one Shudras. There only one duty, and that duty or occupation was to serving upper three castes. Okay, according to ancient Dharma Shastra and Dharma Sutra, these are the four jobs of this four section paper. Clear? So student, in this video we are discussed about the four communities of ancient society and what was their job. Okay, we are just discussed. So student, if you have any type of, I think this video help you in your learning and study, and this video help you to understanding what was the occupation, ancient occupation for Varnas. And if you have any type of question, obviously you can ask me. But lastly, I can say this topic is related with ancient Dharma Shastra and Dharma Sutra. And according to ancient Dharma Shastra and Sutra, these are the four castes of the society, and these are the four subject occupation. I mean to say that according to occupation, these are the four division. Okay, thank you.